Hello, it's Wednesday today. I'm off gallivanting today. I've got a rehearsal followed by a session in Bath where I'm going to collect my flute because it's been fixed. I spoke to the guy this morning, it's all ready for collection. I'm just so looking forward to getting it back. I cannot tell you how much. Anyway, yeah, so I've got to go, about 2:30ish. And it's now, well, it's gone 12:30, so I haven't got a lot of time. I want to fit an hour of practice in before I go, definitely. That's absolutely definite. I suppose I'd probably better have some lunch as well. And that's not going to leave an awful lot of time for anything else, really. So the rehearsal, basically, we need to start running through our Christmas stuff because Christmas gigs are coming up. We need to just dust off the old repertoire from last year because we obviously haven't done it for about 11 months. So yeah, there's that. So that's going to be a 2-hour rehearsal. Right, I'm going to stop going on. I'm going to make a cup of tea, go practice, and I'll speak to you when I get back. I am back from the cellar. I did 45 minutes of practicing. I didn't do any scales. I didn't do any exercises. I just played through Irish tunes today. That's all I did. Right, these are not supposed to go in the air fryer. You're supposed to grill them or fry them. But I'm putting them in the air fryer, so there. Let's see what happens to them. Oh, I've got slime on my hands now. It's these. I got them a couple of days ago. £1.40 reduced to clear. I've never had them before. I saw them on another channel. I think it was Donetta Louise, her channel. She was doing a little shopping haul and she was getting some Tesco's spicy bean burgers. I'm not sure if these were quite the same ones, but I fancied giving them a go. So when I saw them reduced, I thought, aha, good opportunity. And I'm going to have this with it, which I made last night. I'm saving the rest for Izzy to have for her lunch. It's one of my pasta meals. There's olives in it. I'll tell you what, the green olives, oh, they didn't half go down well in there. There's actually corn in there instead of pulses. So I'm going to pop that in the microwave. Not forgetting the splatter platter. I've had this for so many years. I'm sure it was £1 about... I might have even had that longer than my daughter. That's quite a long time. Just 3 minutes. Oh, I can smell those. Those bean burgers are smelling absolutely beautiful. They're fragrancing my kitchen. Speaking of food, thank you so well. It's a kind of indirect link, but speaking of food, thank you so much for everybody who commented about their experiences with Thailand for me down in the comments of a couple of videos ago. It was really, really useful, and do you know, I had forgotten about the fact that if you actually are staying in a hotel, you can enlist the help of the staff at the hotel if you have a real emergency. You know, the receptionist or whatever can call an ambulance for you or tell you where to find a doctor, so absolutely fantastic. So yeah, anyway, me and IB have talked about it, but apparently the only time of year that he's going to be able to cope with heat-wise, and that's debatable, is December when it's about 26 degrees, and even that's too hot for him really. But I think because we've left it so late, I mean, I don't know, but I don't think we're going to get any cheap flights. So we were talking about it and I said, well, Dad wants to go on holiday. He was mentioning the other day, he fancies a holiday. So why don't we do something with Dad and then book next December for Thailand? Or think about, you know, we'll have a year to plan it. And IB actually knows somebody quite well who goes back and forth there a lot and spends a lot of time out there. So he's going to have a chat to him, get some tips and advice and, you know, best way to get flights, that sort of thing. And so we'll put a lot of planning into that one, I think. But we might have a quickie soon, once I get a gap again in the gigs, because I don't know, my gigs are supposed to be drying up, but they keep coming, so they haven't completely dried up yet, but they will in January, unless they keep coming in January, because I keep saying they're quietening down and then more just comes. I tell you what I've got more than gigs though is rehearsals at the moment. They just keep coming in. So there we are. I've mistimed this now because the microwave's done and I've still got 7 minutes left on the air fryer. I could eat one as hors d'oeuvres and the other one as a, I don't know, main. But I've got to get out in 50 minutes, so I should probably just start eating, really. I'm going to have a bit of cheese on it, I think. Oh, that's quite a lot, actually. I didn't realise I'd done quite so much. Oh, well, we don't want to waste it. Let's just chuck it all on, yeah. I've got a horrible feeling I've burnt these. Oh, no. Oh, I think they're all right. Shall I just have them? I mean, yeah. I think they're done. They smell like they're starting to go a bit crispy around the edge. I've put them on a side plate. There's no way they're fitting in the bowl. I think I've made myself too much food. I might wrap one of those up or put it in a little box or something and take it with me later. As you can see, I'm on the bus. I've somehow managed to sit next to the other side of a picture. And you see that there? There's teeth. Giant grinning teeth. I'm going to get back to listening to my music now. I can't believe I'm back here again for a second day running. It's about 3:15. I've just got off the bus. Now IB said, can you come sort of about 4:10-ish? And I was like, If I get the bus before and it's as late as it was yesterday, I'm going to be so late it's going to eat into our not very much rehearsal time, so I'd rather be 45 minutes early, which I am basically. So I'm going to go to M&S, which is over there, and I'm going to buy food for us to eat after the rehearsal in the car going to the session, because we haven't got time to sit and eat. It's like the time is so tight. So we're going to do that. I'm going to go and try and buy picnicky things to eat in the car. But I forgot a flipping carrier bag, didn't I? I can't believe it. I've got loads at home. I might as well just walk the long way round to get a bit of exercise. And if I've got loads of spare time, like half an hour or something, I might get a coffee in M&S cafe and sit and do some editing there. Actually, that would be a good way to use the time. I didn't know if I was going to be on time, but the bus was only 10 minutes late, so there we are. You just never know, do you? I'm outside Matalan looking at the Christmas things. My daughter absolutely loved the gingerbread man ornament that I bought for her, by the way. And in fact, she's getting into a Christmassy mood. She's been looking at my puzzle, which is incomplete on the table at the moment. She's been doing a few pieces here and there, and she's noticed there's a 1,000 piece Christmas puzzle waiting to be done on the pile. So she reckons she's going to do that. She's going to set up a second puzzle on my table and be doing it while I'm away, because I'm not back till tomorrow now, so passing ships. But I did get a good catch up with her today when I ate. When I was eating, she came down and we sat and chatted while I was eating, so it was really good to have a good catch up with her. She was telling me about some of the friends she's made, some of the kind of extracurricular clubs and groups that she's joined, and yeah, she's sorted her accommodation for next year already. She's managed to get back into Halls Residence again, paired up with a buddy that she's made, so that's good. She seems pretty pleased about that, so that's really good to see. She's doing some study today as well as jigsaw. Yeah, she got an assignment to write, which she just needs to put a draft in and then have it reviewed by a tutor when she gets back to uni. And also she's got loads and loads of Japanese homework to do. There's Flannels, the most expensive shop I've ever been in. I just went in to have a look and I was in shock. It was something like 150 quid for a packet of 3 pairs of socks, so won't be going in there. Oh, there's a Superdrug, a great big Superdrug. I'm tempted to have a look. I didn't notice that yesterday when I was here. I won't go in now though, because I'd like to save some editing time to an M&S if the cafe's open at this time of day. I'm coming past Next now. It's looking very Christmassy. Well, the other window's looking more Christmassy because it's got Christmas trees. I think I'll nip up to the cafe in M&S first just to check it is open, because once I've encumbered myself with shopping bags, I've got to carry them round, and if I haven't got anywhere to settle down with them, it's going to be a bit of an encumbrance, if you know what I mean. Oh, look at the Christmas presents. Well, not real ones. Anyway, let's go in. There's sparkly lights flashed in those presents. Cafe's upstairs in this one. Yes, they're going to be open until 5 o'clock. I just went and asked. So I'll do food shopping first and then I'll bring it up and just park myself. I got some stuff. I'll show you what I got in a minute when I'm settled down in the cafe. Well, I didn't go to M&S Cafe. I got there and there was a little bit of a queue, and IB said he was running on time, and I thought, by the time I've gone to the loo as well and ordered, I'm going to have about 10 minutes to drink this coffee and do editing. There's just no point, not worth the money. So I didn't, and I've just heard a ping. That's probably him saying he's going to be 20 minutes late, and I'll be like, still wouldn't be worth it then. Yeah, 7 minutes late now. Well, I'll do some learning Portuguese. Oh, I know. I said I was going to show you what I bought. So I went all out and got loads of food, because knowing IB is hungry now. I'm not technically, but now I've got all this food in front of me, it's making me hungry. So we probably want something on the way to the session and on the way back, because it always makes me hungry playing flute. Anyway, so I got a sandwich, cheese and onion and egg mayo, because they're less expensive than the others. IB does eat meat. When it comes to sandwiches, he's always a bit dubious about meat ones that have been sitting around for a long time, so he quite likes a vegetarian sandwich. This is not to take on the road with us. It was reduced to £2.43, so just got that for his fridge. I got us a Greek salad each. I figured he could eat that whilst not driving. Samosa each, vegetable samosa each, and just salad in a bag, so we can just grab it. It's washed and ready to eat, so we can just grab and eat easily in the car. And with a bag as well, it was over 17 quid. I was like, not used to M&S. I'm doing a bit of Spanish for a change, because you never know. I haven't quite decided where we're going in December. Might be somewhere that speaks Spanish, maybe. I can smell Pizza Hut pizza wafting out of the Pizza Hut. This is not helping my predicament. I'm hungry an hour before dinner time. This is no good. I can see me eating some of that food in the car before rehearsal. Ugh. He's here. We're heading back to his place for rehearsal. I couldn't wait. I'm tucking into one of the samosas. Seen Dan for a while. Dan's had his instrument fixed. This is a mandocello. I've got a question for you, Dan. What's the difference between a mandocello and a bouzouki, like an Irish bouzouki?
Well, the difference between this one and a bouzouki isn't very much, just the body shape, because this is in a bouzouki tuning.
Oh, okay.
So maybe it should be mandozuki, really.
Ah, okay.
Rosewood pickguard.
And what was there before this was recently added?
A big hole.
And how did we make the big hole,
with
Daniel?
With my pick.
Oh dear.
Did take about 15 years.
15 years, oh well, not too bad.
Look at that, it's just such a nice job. He even did that bit as well, because I managed to make a hole in that too. Don't know how I managed that.
Enthusiastic strumming, I dare say.
It is, yeah.
See, Dan's been having trouble with his instrument too, it's not just me.
There you go. Yeah, Richard Merrick, there we go. Thank you to Richard Merrick.
Thank you, Richard Merrick.
Yeah.
We have scoffed in the car and we're on our way to Bath.
I know, I've tried quite hard,
Just got back to my boyfriend's house, a bit chilly, very, 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 very tired. It's gone 1 in the morning. I've got my flute back and I think it's playing really, really well. I tried it out in a very noisy room. As you saw, it was quite noisy, but yeah, had a bit of a play on it when nobody else was playing. It seemed really, really good, so I'm pretty pleased so far, but I'm looking forward to having a nice go tomorrow as well when it's nice and quiet. Oh my goodness, I'm literally falling asleep. IB and I are going to have a very quick cup of tea with lots of milk in so we can guzzle them quickly and we're going to bed. But thank you so much for watching today's video. Could you please give it a like if you happen to like it, subscribe down below to watch more videos from me, and I will see you in the next video. Good night.